Well, both teams contacted me a couple weeks before it was going to happen, and they were kind of just double checking, seeing if I wanted to play, if Winnipeg would be a good fit for me, and I've always loved Winnipeg every time we've gone up there. It's a really fun city. It's a great atmosphere. The fans there are probably the best in the league. Um, and so when they were talking to me about it, of course, I was like, yeah, that would be awesome. And coming from Lincoln, that's another really good organization. So it it should be a pretty easy transition. It was great. It was really fun. With baseball, there's always ups and downs, and since it's such a long season, and I was there for 4 years, like 3.5, 4 years. Um, we had our great seasons, we had our low points, but the organization was phenomenal. It was really supportive. The coaches there and the back office was great, and the fans were great too. So I loved it. And I was coming right out of college too, so I didn't really know what to expect in terms of professional baseball. And I think I was really lucky to land there to start off with. Um, yeah, so that's the weird thing about baseball. So when I was in college, I started out as a starter, and then I went to kind of a more limited role or more of a specialist role. And then my senior year, I was everything because sometimes just variables come up that you don't really think of. We got a couple guys injured and stuff, and so just making all of those transitions, um, it's a different game. It's totally different, and even going from a starter to a reliever, that's a really hard transition. Um, and of course, everyone thinks going from a reliever to a starter, yeah, that's really tough too, as well. So all of it has been, you know, a really fun learning experience, and all of it has been different. Um, and the biggest thing for me is just the pace of the game. When you go in there for three pitches versus 3 outs versus 3 innings, every single one of those things, it's a totally different kind of gear that you have to shift into depending on what you're doing. So I like it all. It's been fun, and being versatile I think really helps the team and keeps me on my toes too. Ooh, my favorite American Association city. Winnipeg's definitely up there. I'd say it's, it's hard not to go with St. Paul. Just, you got the Twin Cities, you got it's just such a beautiful scenery going on, and they just built the new, although I kind of like the old stadium that had some, life to it, but the new stadium's beautiful as well. And so the city itself is, yeah, I'd say it's the hidden gem in kind of the Midwest, but yeah, I'd say St. Paul, Winnipeg, and then Lincoln was also a really fun city. uh, the easy answer is Lincoln because I had the most experience there, and they keep really good care of their field. Um, the mound's fun to pitch off of. The field can be tough because right field is really short. So for me, that didn't help when I was coming in against lefties. Uh, I'll probably go with Lincoln, but there's a couple out there that are just monsters, monster mounds. Those are always fun to shot. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Um, let's see. I think he plays for Winnipeg now. I think uh, big dude played in the big leagues. Um, Reggie Abercrombie. Yeah, Reggie Abercrombie's uh, definitely the hardest. especially for a lefty specialist coming in against, just an intimidating presence. Big guy. You don't want to miss against him. I remember, I think he was one of the first lefty specialists I came in against, and it might have been Fargo. That might be wrong, but I just remember stepping in, or him stepping into the box and thinking, "Wow, this is a lot different than college. These are grown men that I'm playing against." Uh, yeah, so but anyone in this league, that's the fun thing. There's no gimmies. Like in college, you have like your top three, four hitters that you really have to worry about. But here, it's 1 through 9. Any one of them on a bad day, if you make a mistake, can hurt you. So yeah, it's exciting. I've always been a weird lefty, yeah, ever since I was younger. I think it's from throwing rocks in the river when I was really young and just skipping them. I just kind of kept that. Um, and it was college when they tried to make me go submarine, and I couldn't. That was just didn't work for me. Um, and so the transition has kind of been gradual, but the last couple of years, especially in Lincoln, it's been feeling more and more natural. It was awesome. I loved Alaska. I still do. I mean, it's probably pretty similar to Canada. I don't Winnipeg, maybe not as much, but northern Canada. Um, but just beautiful. You got the mountains. You got pretty much everything in terms of natural beauty. Um, it just wasn't very good for baseball. Not a lot of scouts going to Alaska, but that's okay. Um, it was fun but really painful. Our first year we were awful. I think we maybe won 9 games, lost like 40, 50 games. Our second year though, we did good. We were like 22 and 29. We ended up beating Oregon State. They're like number 2 in the country. Oregon, they're like number 8 in the country or something. So it was really fun, but tough. He's a stud. He is a deceptive stud. uh, he's kind of a little goofy. He has the long hair, or did, and but he battles and he has some great stuff. And he would carry our team last year in Lincoln. The last couple years actually. And so yeah, kind of an unspoken hero of wherever he's pitching. Winnipeg, really. It's going to be a blast playing in Winnipeg in front of fans, and that team's a really fun team too. I've been looking at the roster. So just going out and having a good year, and hopefully getting to the championship and winning it.